Thank you so much for watching Morning Live. Now, the Department of Trade and Industry, in partnership with Productivity South Africa, will commemorate 20 years of the Workplace Challenge program. The program is implemented over a 24-month period with the aim of encouraging and supporting negotiated workplace change in order to improve productivity and job creation. And to tell us more about this, I'm joined by Qondani Rwigema, who is Director for Skills for the Economy at the DTI. Qondani, thanks for speaking to us this morning.
Thank you, Sakina.
So if you could just briefly start by explaining to us the key objective of this challenge.
The key objective is to sustain enterprises, and this is done through productivity improvement interventions, such as goal alignment to foster continuous improvement within the enterprise. The work that gets done is meant to reduce costs, to improve speed, as well as to improve the quality of the products that are manufactured.
Qondani, this Workplace Challenge program has been in existence for over 20 years. What would you say has been some of the most significant achievements?
The program has done well, perhaps not numerically, because more than 1,000 enterprises have been supported so far. But there has been a lot of growth in terms of the exports that are realized by the enterprises, and we have ensured sustainability of jobs. More than 50,000 jobs have been sustained and 450 jobs have been created through the program. Many of the enterprises that we have supported have since grown to an extent that they have moved to new premises, perhaps even twice or even 3 times. And we are beginning to see a lot of new technology injection within the enterprises that we've supported as part of their investment in productivity improvement. We've seen also the growth of the development of morale within the enterprises, where they report that they have seen lower levels of absenteeism, and there's also a marked improvement in the management ability of the people who would have been just workers within the factories. We've also seen geographic spread, whereby enterprises that have been assisted are right across the provinces, especially also in the areas that do not enjoy a lot of economic growth.
So if one were to be slightly critical here, one could argue that whilst it is commendable, the achievements that you've had over 20 years, it should be perhaps a lot more. Do you agree with that? Could you do better numbers-wise? And why aren't you able to do so at this point?
I definitely agree with you. There are a lot of limitations, particularly due to the number of change facilitators that we need to implement the program. The Workplace Challenge, unlike many of the support incentives, is delivered at the enterprise in real time. A change facilitator has to be on the factory floor, giving guidance and consulting with the workers, with the management, and we therefore need a larger pool of change facilitators to be able to step up on the work that is being done here. Now, there are challenges concerning money, which is also why we are running the campaign of the 20th anniversary, so that we create awareness for the program and also entice funders to come on board and support the program as well, so that it does get the kind of upgrading that it is capable of.
So, Qondani, we've also just had the Job Summit. We've seen the Yes initiative also coming on stream. So are you working together with programs such as these as well? And how exactly are you cooperating, if so?
Yes, we are. The integrated approach is the only way these days, particularly with the years where the Department of Trade and Industry has created an incentive for the triple BEE measured enterprises, whereby if they take in young people and give them a worthwhile work experience for a year, then they do qualify for a BEE contributor status. So this is one way in which we are directly involved in the years. And we are hoping that particularly the multinationals, being technologically savvy, being innovation driven, we are hoping that they are going to impart skills to these young people that befit the requirements of the fourth industrial revolution. With the Job Summit, it has become clear that an integrated approach is the only way, whereby all the role players that have a bearing on the quality of workers that come out of institutions improve, so they sit in one place. And we are hoping that there is going to be an integrated project that is going to bring out people who can be employed, young people that are employable, as well as young people that are going to lead in the fourth industrial revolution.
Well, good to know, Qondani. Thanks so much for coming through and talking to us about a very important initiative. And it talks, of course, about negotiated workplace change and spearheaded there through the Department of Trade and Industry. And that was the Director for the Skills for the Economy at the DTI, Qondani Rwigema, speaking to us there. And it brings us up to news time, and Leanne is standing by with that.